What's good, my brothers? It's your boy Sal Speaks, back with another banger, tapping back into the Semen Retention Network once again. Shout out to each and every single one of you, brothers, constantly striving for success, pushing yourselves forward each and every single day, elevating yourselves up on the ladder of life. Keep up the great work, young kings. I'll be going around all your channels, commenting on your videos, pushing you brothers up on the algorithm. So keep up the great work, young kings. My brothers, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you're enjoying the content. It greatly benefits me, and I hope the content that I produce benefits you brothers too. So keep up the great work. Never ever give up. Keep up the fantastic work, my brothers. My brothers, the topic of today's video is going to be called Avoid Dating Apps and Women on Semen Retention. Now, I think I'm around 25 days, something like that, on retention, around that mark. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really check. I just live my life every single day and I stay focused. I avoid counting the days. I just want to make the days count. And of course, the female attraction has been there. Women are really pushing themselves onto me. You know, I've had women come to me from left, right, and center, constantly messaging me, reaching out to me. Even women that I left in the past, like last year, have been reaching out to me, you know, and they'll say silly things like, you know, I just want to know if you're okay and everything. But you know exactly what that means. It just means that they want to initiate a relationship with you. And I haven't really had time for any of this, brothers. You know, it's been a very interesting experience. And I realized that if I'm going to take semen retention seriously, if I'm going to focus on this journey and lock in for the next 5 years minimum, I need to avoid women. I need to make sure I'm not on dating apps. I need to make sure I'm not so available to women. Because I need to put my success first. And it has been difficult for me. This retention journey has been the toughest thing I've ever done in my whole life. It's been more hard than, it's been even more difficult than quitting drugs, you know, doing many things, drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes. That was all pretty easy for me. But semen retention has been the toughest thing I've ever done in my whole life. It's been extremely difficult. And I strongly believe that if I accomplish this, if I work on this journey, if I lock in for the next 5 years, then I've set myself up for the rest of my life. I've set myself up for success. And it hasn't been easy. It's not been a walk in the park. But one thing I noticed, and I'm pretty sure you brothers have noticed, is that women tend to take up a lot of our time. We spend a lot of time speaking to women on these dating apps. And I remember when I was going through these lustful habits, when I was involved in these activities, I'd spend so much time on dating apps, speaking to women, wasting so much time, you know. It was ridiculous. And because I have the kind of personality that's very obsessive. So say, for example, I'm speaking to a woman or I'm on these apps, then I'd go all in. I'd put my 100% in it. I'd make sure that, I put in all that effort, release all my life energy just to, make someone else happy. And I realized that this is very destructive for me because it comes at my own expense. And whenever I put in so much effort and work into these relationships, I'd literally fall back in my own personal life. So I wouldn't achieve my goals as much. I wouldn't be as dedicated, you know. I wouldn't be as focused, you know. And it has been very, very difficult, my brothers, but I strongly believe this is the way forward for me. Retention is the way forward for me. Yes, I fight these desires every single day, but it's become easier and easier and easier now. And I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to make sure I stay focused and I keep myself occupied. Right now, in one of my jobs, I'm doing 3, 4 days, 3, 4 nights. And in another job that I've got, I'm going to make sure I'm picking up more hours so I can work at least 6 days a week, you know, at least 5 to 6 days a week so I can get in that 60, 70, 80 hours a week. Because now I'm young, I strongly believe that I can use that energy to literally work as hard as I can for the next 5 years minimum. Minimum. At least half a decade, I can just lock in and focus. So I know that by the time I'm 33, 34, I've locked in, I can chill a little bit, you know? I can relax, just watch my investments go up, watch my high yield savings accounts go up, and I can just, relax a little bit. And I strongly believe that in order for me to achieve my dreams and my goals, I need to keep women to the side. I need to avoid dating apps. And you brothers should also do the same thing. Trust me, my brothers. Ever since I've started retention and I've focused less on women, I've been able to literally transmute that energy and use it on my life's journey, use it on my life's mission. Keep working hard each and every single day. That's what I've been able to do. Real talk. Like, I've been able to stay focused. I haven't been, my attention span hasn't been fragmented all over the place. Because I remember when I was involved in them habits, my attention span was all over the place, brothers. But it's important that you lock in, And of course, I know a lot of you brothers are very good looking fellas, very handsome fellas. Some of you brothers are in relationships as well. And I know you brothers have experienced it like that. Women attraction is crazy. Women have just been throwing themselves on me. Some women have been begging me, you know. Others have just been popping up out of nowhere. Hey, big head. Hey, how you been? It's been a long time, you know. And it's been crazy. And I need to lock in when I'm on this journey. I can't afford to not stay focused. I have to make sure that I stay locked in for at least 5 to 10 years because I know these are going to be the years that count. So by the time I'm 45, 50, I'm chilling. I can relax, you know. I know that I've achieved what I've had to achieve and I can at least relax a little bit. Perhaps start looking for a wife, because I've noticed another thing is that a lot of guys, especially guys around my age, reaching their late 20s to early 30s, they'll come to me and they'll be like, oh, like, Sal, I need to get married, man. I need to find a woman, blah, blah, blah. I need to do this. And I'm just there and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, dude, like, what do you have to offer? Like, and I really can't afford that until I become wealthy, until I become rich, until I've had, at least that $500,000, 750K, $1 million in the bank account. And then I could say, all right, cool. Now I can relax a little bit. Now I can do what I've got to do because I've got that income there. I've got that passive income, Now I can live off my interest from my investments because I've built up those investments over the past 5 to 10 years. So it's important you stay locked in on this journey, my brothers. Stay focused. My goal for this year is to max out my ISA. Max out my ISA, keep putting in as much money as possible, and keep putting in as much money in the in my high yield savings account. For you Americans, I believe it's Roth IRA, your Roth IRA, I think, or your 401k, something like that. And that's my goal for this year, to just max it out, to just put in that work. I can't afford to just kick back and do nothing. I need to stay locked in. And I need you brothers to stay locked in as well. I will be sharing more personal stories of mine and the things that I've experienced on this journey. So I just thought I'd let you brothers know and spread this message to you brothers, so you stay focused and locked in as well. So avoid dating apps and women on semen retention, my brothers. It will greatly benefit you. I hope this message has resonated with you brothers, because you brothers help me so much. You elevate me every single day. So keep up the great work, young kings. It's your boy Sal Speaks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I'm signing out.